He will race in the Arrowfield colours, coming through a win at Moonee Valley.
Yeah, really talented indeed. Certainly wouldn't want it any wetter than it is today. And a key runner. Blinkers on the first time, trained by Mark Kavanagh here.
Number 7, No Hesitation, but not a single doubt. Likes the wet, and he was a winner at Rose Hill over Rose of Peace, who ran well in the Wakeful.
Yeah, it just bumps into a couple of really classy types here. It's going to make his task tough indeed.
8, The Ruffian by Lonhro out of a very good filly, and Edward Manifold winning filly. Rose of Danehill, good first up behind a Guineas winner and Achiever.
Yeah, but then been disappointing ever since, and Lee Friedman's taken the blinkers off, put the winkers on to see if he can improve the Ruffian. This looks to be a sort of a last throw at the stumps, if you like, this preparation. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go out for a spell.
Number 9, Sistine Angel, the filly by Testa Rossa, granddaughter of one of my old faves in Ranchita. A striking filly, won the Edward Manifold, as I said, and was wide in the 1,000 guineas, and here she is against the boys.
Yeah, and also freshened up 17 days, goes back from the mile to the 1,200, and we know here at the 1,200 at Flemington you need a really strong horse. She will be flying late, just whether or not she's got the speed to keep up.
Number 10, Solar Charge by Charge Forward for John O'Shea, Peter Horwitz, Corey Brown, drawn the inside gate here. This another filly in the race, and of course she really improved at her second run in Melbourne to win the Thoroughbred Club.
Well, she's the exact opposite to Sistine Angel. She'll be out in front highballing it, and whether or not the last 100 metres will prove testy here up the straight at Flemington. They could come over the top of her.
Now 11 is Parawee by Mossman for Chris Lees, up from Newcastle in New South Wales. Jim Cassidy takes the ride, placed in the Roman Consort of Buffering.
Yeah, she's one of the outsiders. You can see why last start running third in the Roman Consort. You doubt that she can turn the tables on Buffering.
Number 12, Curtana by Exceed and Excel for Pete Moody, having a second up run.
Yeah, and drops a lot in weight and has an element of class about her. I think she was a good thing beaten in the Blue Diamond. And if there's a blowout at $40 odd, it could be Curtana.
And should keep an eye on this filly. Well, John Thompson, they do run these horses. It seems to be above their grade, but they often do sneak into the placings. Potions, number 13 by Costa de Largo out of a multiple stakes winner. Wichita, having just her third start, and she's here in the Group 1.
And how good was she over 1,000 metres at Caulfield when she got back? The winkers go on today. She hit the line. Another 2 strides she would have won at Caulfield. She goes to 1,200. I know she's a maiden, and it's only her third start. She's got a whole lot of class.
Absolutely. There they are going down to the start for the Coolmore Stud Stakes. Coolmore, a great sponsor of racing in Australia, of course, standing the Great Stallion in Costa de Largo. Fastnet Rock, the heir apparent. Well, his service fee this year has been really boosted. I think he's the third highest priced stallion in Australia. He's one of the top stallions in Australia. For Coolmore Stud, that is Fastnet Rock. There on screen is Soul. Looks fantastic, as I said. Looks as if he's in great condition for Pete Snowden and the Darley team, with Mark Zara on board.
Yeah, and Rob Gaylard thinks Soul can win. Number 4, Soul to beat Solar Charge, Star Witness and Buffering. Rob Gaylard's out in the mounting yard. I might be a bit concerned that he might be getting wet at the moment, poor Rob, so we'll make sure we keep him nice and dry. The Coolmore Stud Stakes, Group 1 level over 1,200 metres. Used to be known as the Ascot Vale. It's been won by some super horses indeed. And I think we're about to see another edition of this race. Of course, won by Headway last year, Northern Meteor the year before, and a couple of handy horses called Weekend Hustler and Gold Edition. Wow.
And of course, it was won back in 1996 by Costa de Largo. Of course, as I said, the one of the top stallions here in Australia, standing at Coolmore Stud. So Coolmore, great sponsors of racing. Rob Auber has the latest in the betting ring.
Thanks, Caroline. We're 4 minutes away before this next event. There's been some moves in the ring. Star Witness at 5. Now, Press Days had good support. $6 into $5.50. Certainly very good money here for number 2. Buffering hit out $8. Now with the rain back into 7. Soul got out to $7.50, back into 7, so there's been support there. General Truce is unwanted at 26, Shrapnel at 14, and then we go down to Solar Charge, number 10, back out to $5. But Press Day has been very heavily backed late in betting.
Okay, Press Day's been supported, the Sydney Galloper, but really it's $4.30 the field here on the tote. Star Witness is the favourite, the Blue Diamond Stakes winner, and had a slight preparation. He was going to be heading towards the Caulfield Guineas. They freshen him up. He goes down for Group 1 glory down the straight here at a fabulous Flemington. Oh, the best day of racing here in Australia. Well, the rain has come in. It's only light. It's more of an annoying rain, and well, those patrons who are out on the lawn, buckle yourselves in. Our thoughts are with you. Don't worry, the racing will warm up your hearts as we're 3 minutes out from the first of the Group 1s. It is the Coolmore Stud Stakes.
Slide, that's all. Slide, that's all. No, I'm not worried about that. It's just sliding off.
Solar Charge the inside and Star Witness. They're drawn in gates 1 and 2. They're the two favourites. They're set. Here's Press Day coming up into the line. Paraguay took a place down near the inside. Shrapnel and the yellow and black silks. Here's General Truce lining in now on the tote. Star Witness 440 and 220. And Solar Charged 560 and 210. They share top billing on track. Press Day is 580, buffering 870. Soul is $5.90. Now Press Day getting a little agitated in the barriers. Here's Shrapnel coming up and Potion's about to get set. Down the straight 1200 metres for the Group 1. This is the Coolmore, formerly the Ascot Vale run in September. Switched to this day 4 years ago. Now Potions comes in next to Sistine Angel. So they're nearly ready. 1200 the trip.
One to go.
Soul moved in, so they're ready to go. With the exception of one, I'm sorry, Kurtana, to move to the outside stall. She's taking her place in the gates now, and they are set. Ready to run for the Coolmore. Gates are back. Solar Charge jump well. Star Witness didn't seem to jump all that well at all down near the inside. And Press Day, I think it is, it's bombed the start too. So some surprises early, and Solar Charge pounced on the front. Buffering got away well. Up there too, looked to be Paraguay not far away from them. Wider out is Soul Handy, and No Hesitation is deeper. Star Witness got up behind the leading bunch, followed then by Shrapnel. Further back is Katana. Sistine Angel a long way back in the field. Followed Potions out wide. Press Day is at the tail of the field. He was the horse who bombed it pretty badly. And they're coming now with about 500 left to go. Solar Charge the leader. A length and a half in front of Buffering. Star Witness, the ruffian, down close to the inside with Paraguay. Soul was under great pressure. Katana next from General Truce. They're coming to the 400 metres. And Star Witness bounded up on the outside. Went to Solar Charge. Here's Katana running on. Buffering trying to get through. Soul got hampered for a run. Star Witness was the leader. A length and a half. Katana Buffering in a good battle behind these, but Star Witness in front of Katana. Star Witness comes away. Too good for them. Star Witness 2 lengths. Katana. Shrapnel a half a length third. Buffering stayed on 4. Then Paraguay Soul, who met trouble. Potion, Sistine Angel, General Truce, Solar Charge weakening. Press Day lost it at the beginning, and then followed the ruffian, and No Hesitation dropped out to finish last. Well, he's lived right up to a brilliant gallop here on Tuesday morning behind Haylist, which attracted a lot of attention, and he's been able to take that form from the gallop onto the racetrack with an outstanding win. He certainly didn't jump out of the barriers all that well, but he was quickly in a challenging role just behind the speed, set frantically by Solar Charged, and he was able to claim her at the 200 and then come away and win the race very impressively. 2 starts for 2 wins at Flemington. Number 1, Star Witness for James Winks, and Danny O'Brien was first. Second placing went to number 12, Kurtana for Luke Nolan and Peter Moody. And third was 6, Shrapnel, Michael Rod and Mark Kavanagh. And fourth in was number 3, Buffering for Hugh Bowman and Robert Heathcote. So it's 1, 12, 6 and 3.
The Blue Diamond winner adds another Group 1 to his CV, and that is Star Witness with a brilliant win in the Coolmore Stud Stakes. That Tuesday jump out was absolutely brilliant. A Group 1 win to James Winks, the stable rider for Dan O'Brien. That'll give him a great thrill indeed to ride a Group 1 here for his trainer down the straight at Flemington. He wasn't too quickly away, but by gee, when asked for an effort, didn't he let down like a seriously good horse? Johnny Letts is about to have a chat to James Winks, the winning rider in the Coolmore Stud Stakes.
It's special on this horse, obviously, with Danny O'Brien making me his number 1 rider, and it's been this horse's plan all spring, and it's come off, so it's a good thrill.
James, he trialled here with Breakfast at the Stars the other morning. We all watched Haylist, but we all wanted to know what was the horse running second, and he looked good, didn't he?
Yeah, look. Oh, mate, like I said, I'm wrapped. The horse has given me a beautiful ride today. Full credit to the stable. Anthony Rising work. He's done a great job with him. He knows him well. He said this week that the horse is back, and he's done the trick.
He certainly brought it to the races today. Now, from the go, he take that one stride?
Oh, he's just very busy, mate. As you can see now, he's even grinding a bit. He just... One of them horses, I'll tell you what, another 12 months' time, if you can get him to settle, you know, he could be one of the best.
It's a great way to start the carnival for you two with the Group 1, and you're going round in the Melbourne Cup, so good luck in that, mate. Hopefully we see you here over the carnival again.
Thanks a lot, mate. Cheers.
Good, mate.
There is James Winks, the winning rider. Dan O'Brien's the trainer. That'll give him a huge thrill to win the first Group 1 here on the carnival.
Oh, absolutely right. This is a magnificent looking colt, of course, by Starcraft, who is such a wonderful racehorse himself. And this horse really stood out in the yard. He's a lovely big size of a horse, and well done to Arrowfield Start as well. With the first and third, their stallions charge forward. The sire, of course, of the third place getter in Shrapnel, also part owned by Arrowfield and Blue Sky Thoroughbreds. Let's see the start. Now, Press Day was one of the ones that really messed up the start. I think starting from gate 8, you're looking at gate number 8. Let's see what happens with Press Day here at in fact, gate 9, he's out of there. He really got caught up in the gates there.
Let's have a look at
Not fun at all for Nash Willer.
Look at Press Day jumping up high, and there was his race, run and won. Then he flashed home. He was terrific late. Sol came under some interference and finished off the race really well indeed. But all honours to Star Witness, and all the owners are on screen there. So you should enjoy it. It's the first Group 1 at fabulous Flemington. 4 days of racing, the best carnival in the world, and we've seen some winners there.
So Starcraft coming back after posting a Group 1 victory. His second Group 1, the Blue Diamond winner from earlier in the year, purchased for only $50,000, first crop of the Starcraft breed, and he certainly has stamped his quality on this particular horse, Star Witness. His dam also a high quality mare in Leone Chiara. Star Witness raced by Danny O'Brien, the Honduras Bloodstock Syndicate, R. Parks, T. Davis, M. Corvo, M. Descarolis, the Sriracha Bloodstock Syndicate, the Lang Racing Syndicate, and the Red Web Jug Syndicate. Trained by Danny O'Brien. Star Witness, ridden by James Winks, wins the Group 1 Coolmore Stud Stakes.
The first Group 1 goes to Dan O'Brien. Bruce Clark's caught up with the trainer.
Congratulations. It's obviously a plan that's come to fruition. How long ago did you start this?
Look, I trained his three-quarter brother Ferocity to win at Ascot, and always from the time he won as a 2-year-old, had it in our minds that the straight course would be his best racing. And even though he won the Diamond at 2, he fumbles the corner every time he gets around Caulfield. And looking forward to this all spring. We missed the Guineas with this in mind, and he's justified it today, and we've got another crack now next Saturday.
Dominant win today. It's important for him from a long-term perspective, not just what happens today.
Absolutely. Obviously, he's a very highly rated colt now. Won a Group 1 at 2 and a Group 1 at 3, and hopefully there's a couple more to come.
You're not scared off by taking on Black Caviar and Haylist next week?
Obviously, it's probably going to be one of the best sprint races they'll run anywhere in the world this year. So we're really pleased to be part of it, and not taking it lightly. It is weight for age, so we get a little bit of a weight advantage. But look, if he wins next Saturday, he can lay claim to being one of the best sprinters in the world.
You must have looked at, after Tuesday morning, come here with total confidence in your horse after he ran trialled so well with Haylist.
Yes, as I said, we've aimed everything this spring around it, so he was always going to be at his best coming into this week, and seeing him do that Tuesday, we knew we were on target, and he's produced today.
Been overseas with horses. He the sort of horse you'd like to take to Ascot?
Well, he's such a superior straight course horse, and we know the sort of record. If he won next Saturday, you would say that he'd be headed that way in the autumn.
Great day. I'm sure the boys are going to really enjoy it.
Thanks, Bruce.
Thanks, Dan. Danny O'Brien, the winning trainer. James Winks, the winning jockey. Well done to you, James. They're having a good time, and I'm sure you are too.
Oh, I'm buzzing inside, Bruce, but I said to Letty as I was coming back, we've planned for this race for a long time, and it's great for people when they actually pay off.
And the faith that Danny placed in you earlier this season to give you the number one job, that must give you great confidence.
Yeah, look, it makes it even more special, you know. Him and along with all his owners put the faith in me, and you know, I'm fortunate enough to ride a horse like Star Witness, and he did the job today, and like I said, I'm just fortunate enough, and hopefully it's onwards and up from here.
Never looked as though you had too much trouble out there.
Oh, mate, he just travelled so good. He's just a totally different horse down the straight. He finds a rhythm, he relaxes. I had to actually grab hold of him again, like he was just going to get there way too early, but when I pushed the button, he put it beyond doubt.
Not a bad thing, is it?
No, not Derby Day, mate.
Good on you, James. Congratulations. James Winks, Group 1 winning jockey here for Danny O'Brien. Star Witness.